Uh, Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
May I humbly seek the leave of the Honorable the Chief Justice, Calcutta High Court, to commence the program.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Your Lordship. Today is the happiest moment for all of us that the 10 VC cabins are going to connect not only the Honorable Principal Bench of the Calcutta High Court, but also the Apex Court and Honorable High Courts and other states too. May I humbly seek the leave of the Honorable the Chief Justice to unveil the inaugural plaque.
Yes.
And may I request Honorable Justice Madhuresh Prasad, Honorable Justice Supreme Bhattacharya to unveil the plaque physically on behalf of Honorable the Chief Justice.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Please. हाँ, उसकी बात है. Please. Yes, sir. This one. This one. Thank you, Your Lordship. With the kind permission of Honorable Chief Justice, may I request Honorable Justice Madhuresh Prasad, Honorable Justice Supratim Bhattacharya to light the ceremonial lamp, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Please. Switch off. Please, Your Lordship. इलांगो साहब और डिस्ट्रिक्ट साहब आप आ जाइए दोनों. प्लीज दीजिए जस्ट इलांगो साहब. Thank you. With kind permission of Honorable the Chief Justice, may I request Honorable Justice Madhuresh Prasad, Judge High Court at Calcutta and holding circuit bench at Port Blair, to deliver the welcome address, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Please.
Son. Honorable Justice T.S. Sivagnanam, the Chief Justice, Calcutta High Court. Honorable Justice Sabyasachi Bhattacharyya, Judge in Charge, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Honorable Justice Raja Basu Chowdhury, Judge in Charge, Additional. Justice Supratim Bhattacharya, holding circuit bench of the Calcutta High Court at Port Blair. The Registrar, circuit bench of the Calcutta High Court at Port Blair. Learned District Judge, District and Session Judge, Andaman Nicobar Islands. The learned judicial officers, officials of Andaman and Nicobar administration, learned advocates, ladies and gentlemen virtually present, officers and staff of the circuit bench at Port Blair who have been busy since yesterday meticulously planning and organizing this inaugural ceremony. Very good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to be associated with this occasion, which is an important moment for all the stakeholders, as once again the Calcutta High Court, under the inspiring leadership and guidance of our Honorable the Chief Justice, unveils an initiative to promote access to justice, surmounting the issue of physical distance in dispensation of justice by setting up 10 VC courts, cabins. The same is a result of the vision of the Honorable Chief Justice and the collective effort of Honorable Zonal Judges, and will go a long way in promoting access to justice by the optimum utilization of technology. I am fortunate to have the opportunity of seeing the VC cabins yesterday, and therefore I'm very confident that it will go a long way, and I welcome everyone on this inaugural ceremony. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thanks a lot, Your Lordship, for your words of wisdom. With the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice, may I now request Honorable Justice Madhuresh Prasad, Honorable Justice Supratim Bhattacharya here to physically cut the ceremonial ribbon by
Yes.
opening the VC cabins.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Your Lordship. Thanks a lot, Your Lordships. Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship. With the now may I humbly request Honorable the Chief Justice kindly to deliver the inaugural speech.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship. Thank you.
Honorable Justice Sabyasachi Bhattacharya, the Judge in charge, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Honorable Justice Madhuresh Prasad, Judge High Court at Calcutta and member of the Computer Committee of High Court of Calcutta, now holding circuit bench at Port Blair. Honorable Justice Basu Chowdhury, Judge in charge, Additional Andaman Nicobar. Honorable Justice Supratim Bhattacharya, Judge Calcutta High Court, holding circuit in Port Blair. All honorable judges who have joined this program virtually, the learned Registrar General and the learned registrars at the principal seat, the learned registrar at the circuit bench at Port Blair, the learned district and sessions judge, Andaman and Nicobar, learned judicial officers, the Secretary Law, Secretary IT, Deputy Commissioner South Andaman, the Superintendent of Police South Andaman, the learned President, Secretary, and the learned members of the Bar Associations, the learned Government Pleader, the learned Public Prosecutor, and all other learned advocates, the officers and staff of the circuit bench at Port Blair, friends from the press and electronic media, good morning to all of you. It gives me great pleasure to be part of this inaugural ceremony where we have inaugurated 10 video conferencing cabins in the circuit bench at Port Blair. I am informed that it is a first of its kind in the country where a circuit bench has got dedicated 10 VC cabins located in the same court complex. Few years back, the devastating COVID-19 affected our lives. Everything came to a standstill, and more particularly in the islands, people suffered a lot. The High Court at Calcutta at that time took a very proactive step, and it opened a gateway for the learned advocates and litigants to approach the High Court through virtual mode, so as to ensure that justice is not delayed or denied. Next came the issue in 2001, sometime in July 2001, taking note of the topographical situation of the islands and also bearing in mind that access to justice should be available to all regardless of their position in society. Proposal was made by the High Court of Calcutta for establishment of 10 video conferencing cabins equipped with the latest equipment. The proposal, of course, took some time, and the Andaman administration and Nicobar administration were kind enough to sanction more than 36 lakh rupees for setting up of these cabins. And this is one more achievement for the circuit bench at Port Blair. As rightly pointed out by Honorable Justice Madhuresh Prasad, this the video conferencing cabins will help in timely justice and access to justice to not only to the learned advocates, but also to the litigants. no longer the learned advocates who are now practicing in Port Blair need to travel to Calcutta for appearing in their cases. They can, in the comfort of the VC cabins, they can conduct the cases. Hitherto, if a person had to appear virtually, several learned advocates from Port Blair have appeared before us, before me in the first DB, and they had to rush back probably from the court complex to their chambers, or some of them had to sit in their car and with their iPad or mobile, they used to make submissions. Now this is no longer required. While you are conducting the other cases, and if your item reaches in the principal seat, or for that matter, in the circuit bench at Jalpaiguri, you can, in the convenience of this cabin, you can conduct those cases. Apart from that, because the Honorable Supreme Court has also been encouraging appearance of learned law advocates through the VC mode. This has become very convenient. These cabins will be very, very convenient to all the learned advocates in the circuit bench to appear in their matters, or at least to assist the seniors who are appearing in the Honorable Supreme Court. Very often, the person who has conducted the case in the court of first instance is more thorough on facts. So if you are logged in virtually, definitely you will be able to assist the learned lawyers, or you can appear yourself. That gives continuity and satisfaction to your client. Then apart from that, several learned lawyers will have briefs entrusted to them in the other high courts. So they may not spend time and money just for going over to, say, let us say, Orissa or Patna or Jharkhand or any of the northeastern states to appear in the matters. They can use the facility of the VC cabin. So, though as I mentioned, this proposal was emanated sometime in July 2021, and with the active guidance of Honorable Justice Sabyasachi Bhattacharyya and Honorable Justice Basu Chowdhury, these 10 cabins have become a reality today. In fact, we don't have this facility in the principal seat. I am told in the Honorable Supreme Court, this facility is there, but nowhere in the country in a circuit bench, 10 cabins have been established. In my parent High Court, the Madras High Court, the Bar Association has constructed about 3 cabins where the advocates will have to pay a nominal amount for using those cabins. But Andaman and Nicobar administration has been very kind to us in sanctioning the funds and also establishing these cabins, which are, I am told, absolutely soundproof, and the equipments are also state of art. And it's a good coincidence that Honorable Justice Madresh Prasad is now holding circuit in Port Blair. He being a member of the, very active member of the computer committee of the High Court at Calcutta. Justice Supratim Bhattacharya also has a wide experience, not only on the judicial side, but on the administrative side. And their presence in the circuit bench will definitely enhance accessibility to justice. And if the learned members of the bar have any more suggestions, they can always place the same before the honorable judges in charge of Andaman and Nicobar, and we will try to address the situation. Of course, certain issues are still pending, which we are constantly following it up with the Secretary Law, as well as the Deputy Commissioner, and His Excellency, the Governor of Andaman and Nicobar. But as usual, the reply comes is because funds had to be sanctioned by the central government. Funds is always an issue. But nonetheless, we will take all efforts from the principal seat so that the best of facilities is provided to all the learned advocates. Because some people feel that practicing in a circuit bench is not equivalent to practicing in a principal seat. That is no longer the situation. Now, anywhere in the country, you can do it. And apart from that, litigants who are going to appear in person, may not have the facility in their respective homes, or they may be in far-flung islands, and when they travel to Port Blair, they can use this facility, or probably be beside their advocate who is making the submissions. So I am sure these cabins will serve the purpose, and I request all the learned advocates who are practicing not only in the circuit bench, but also in the districts and sessions court and all other courts, to ensure optimum utilization of this facility, because funds have been spent, and if the facility is not utilized, it will not serve the purpose. So once again, I thank each one of you, especially the Andaman and Nicobar administration, who have taken very effective steps in putting up these cabins within the court complex. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
My humble gratitude and deepest respect to your lordship for the kind words of guidance and wisdom. Thank you, your lordship. With permission of Honorable the Chief Justice, may I now request the Honorable Justice Sabyasachi Bhattacharyya, Judge High Court at Calcutta and Judge in Charge, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, to say a few words, your lordship.
I wish a very good morning to the Honorable Chief Justice, without whose guidance this would not be possible, and also to Justice Prasad, Justice Basu Chowdhury, to Justice Bhattacharya, and all my brothers and sisters who are seeing it online. And also I extend my warmest welcome to the District Judiciary and Registrar of the Port Blair Circuit, as well as our own registrars who are there involved in this issue all along, and the technical persons also. As we all know, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are union territory. It's an archipelago, it's a cluster of islands. So sometimes it's very difficult to travel physically between the islands also. In some places, it takes the larger part of the day to travel from Port Blair to those places like Mayabandar and other places. So the establishment of these video conferencing cabins would help immensely, not only to have access to the outside world, but also to the several districts of Andaman itself, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Apart from that, through these VC cabins, one can have access, as the Honorable Chief Justice rightly pointed out, to the principal bench, to other circuit benches, other high courts, the Supreme Court. Not only that, also to any district court in India having this facility, video conferencing facility. So the new vista has been opened by virtue of this installation, and 10 video conferencing cabins operating simultaneously would give much scope to the advocates and the litigants in the Andaman to address so many courts simultaneously. And I also hope and wish that this facility would be utilized properly by the bar and the litigants there, which I am sure they will be. And other projects are, as one of the zonal judges with Justice Basu Chowdhury, we can also point out that other projects are also on the pipeline to establish similar cabins in the districts of Mayabandar, Campbell Bay, and Nicobar also, so that those people sitting there can also have access. And these VC cabins are not only state of the art, they are soundproof. The lighting is of proper lux, so that the people using those are properly enlightened. Proving the matters. And also they have the potential to be used in case of exigency with certain tweaks, like installation of document analyzers and readers, to be used for witness action also if necessary. So this will be an immense progress in the islands. And I would just sincerely hope that this would be a new vista opened for all of us. I'd like to thank the Chief Justice and the Computer Committee also, and the registry and all the technical persons involved, as well as the administration, for making this possible by providing the funds as well as the technical personnel for setting up these cabins. Thank you very much.
Thanks, your lordship. My humble gratitude and deepest respect to your lordship for the kind words, which will indeed act as an impetus for all of us. Thank you, your lordship. With the kind permission of Honorable the Chief Justice, may I now request the Registrar IT to play the virtual tour video.
Yes.
The Andaman and Nicobar Islands is a union territory of India. It is located in the Indian Ocean of the Bay of Bengal, nearer to Indonesia and Thailand. This comprises of two islands groups, the Andaman Islands and the Nicobar Islands. The Calcutta High Court's jurisdiction was extended to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Taking advantage of the technological evolution, Honorable High Court of Calcutta brought in technological revolution to the judiciary with an intent to bring justice to the doorsteps of each individual residing in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Honorable Justice Shri T.S. Sivagnanam, the Honorable Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court, under His Lordship's regime, in order to cater to the need of each individual, set up new 10 VC cabins at Port Blair, has now come up within the circuit bench complex with the assistance of Andaman and Nicobar administration. The 10 modernized VC cabins, equipped with modern video conferencing equipments like computer, UPS, speakers, microphone, webcam, will connect these islands to the other high courts and the Honorable Supreme Court of India via the visuals through virtual mode using high-speed internet. Now, it has become one of the easiest ways to approach the highest court of India to seek justice through virtual mode. Previously, one has to cover long distance of these islands for preferring statutory appeal either at Kolkata or Delhi. This new initiative will ensure free and easy access to justice to even the deprived people who have no means to connect to the highest judiciary in person. This initiative will have a far-reaching effect on bringing justice to the doorsteps of common people of these remote islands.
Thanks a lot, Registrar IT. May I now request Honorable Justice Raja Basu Chowdhury, Judge High Court at Calcutta and Zonal Judge Additional, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
The Honorable the Chief Justice T.S. Sivagnanam, the Honorable Justice Sabyasachi Bhattacharyya, Judge in Charge Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Honorable Justice Madhuresh Prasad, presently holding circuit bench at Port Blair, the Honorable Justice Supratim Bhattacharya, also presently holding circuit bench at Port Blair, all Honorable Judges of the Honorable High Court who are online, the Learned Registrar General and the Registrars of the Honorable High Court, the Registrar Circuit Bench of the Calcutta High Court at Port Blair, District and Sessions Judge, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Judicial Officers, Secretary Law, Secretary IT, Deputy Commissioner, South Andamans, Superintendent of Police, South Andamans, Andaman and Nicobar Administration, the Learned President, Secretary of the Bar Association and the Office Bearers, the Government Pleader, the Public Prosecutor, the Learned Advocates and the staff of the Circuit Bench of the Calcutta High Court at Port Blair, press and electronic media. A very good morning to you all. As we gather today to mark the inauguration of the video conferencing facility made available at the court complex in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, I am honored to propose the vote of thanks. At the very outset, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the Honorable the Chief Justice, T.S. Sivagnanam, for gracing this occasion with his presence. It is by his support and encouragement that the video conferencing facility at the court complex in Andaman and Nicobar Islands has become a reality. Considering the geographical location of the islands, the above facility, which is a milestone in itself, would go a long way to cater to the needs of the islanders to its right for access to justice. I would like to thank the Honorable Justice Sabyasachi Bhattacharya, Judge in Charge, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, for his sincere efforts in establishing the video conferencing cabins, thereby making easy access to justice to the islanders a reality. I would like to thank the Andaman and Nicobar administration, their technical team, for putting in tireless efforts for ensuring timely completion of the project. I would like to thank the Learned Registrar General, High Court at Calcutta, the Learned Registrar IT, and all other Learned Registrars who were instrumental in ensuring early completion of the project. I would also like to thank the Learned Registrar, Circuit Bench Port Blair, and the IT team and the staff with whose efforts this project has become a reality. I also thank each and every individual who has made this project possible. I would also like to thank the learned advocates, the litigants, and all those who are present for coming forward to support the cause. Thank you.
With the Honorable Chief Justice's permission, I would like to just add a line. I would like to thank Justice Basu Chowdhury also. He has been
Yes.
an excellent co-zonal judge to make this
Yes,
possible.
yes. Very active. Huh? Good.
Thank you, Your Lordship. I
Thank
extend
you.
my heartfelt gratitude and deep regards for my lords for his lordship's kind words. I request the Registrar IT to play the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May I now seek the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice to declare the program as concluded?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Your Lordship. Thank you, Your Lordship.
Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year, Lordship.
Thank
And thank you all for your kind participation. Thank you.
Thank you.